Good morning. It's 10:05 on my PC, and this is the 9th of May 2017. So I'm just going to open the book up, and where I've got a wee card or something like that, just to open it up there and that sort of thing. And so that's what I'm going to do. So this is the lesson, week 26, session number 2, or lesson number 2 for the week. So week 26, so it's half a year now. Okay, so I'm just going to open up my Aotearoa book for those that are interested in looking at images of New Zealand, and then I'm going to get right into it. Okay, I'll turn my light on. So I've got the light on. Okay, now here is, here is, it's funny that, here is a Milky in Littleton. Okay, Littleton is on the other side of the hills from Christchurch. Over the hill is Littleton, okay, and there's a Milky, and that was yeah, when home deliveries were still a tradition. So that's when a Milky, that's when we still had home delivery. Okay, so I'm going to get right into the game now, so here we go. And yesterday, I noticed, I will be honest, because I'm always honest, just take my word for it, I'm honest. But anyway, yesterday, you can take my word on it, I'm honest, but yesterday I didn't notice, when I played Bishop C7, as I was analysing Queen takes A3 in the game yesterday, in the Queen's Gambit declined, I analysed Queen takes A3 and missed. I played Bishop C7 for white to try and trap the Queen. There's no need. I just go Rook A1, duh, and then the Queen's lost. So that's why the opponent didn't take it with the Queen, that pawn on A3, which was not a very good idea to take rook pawns and everything anyway in the opening, because they were still in the opening. Okay, here we have, and I'll put my reading glasses on, not specs, as I usually say. Here we have a game, another Queen's Gambit declined, and this was played in 1905, so we're talking 112 years ago, at Barman. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know where that is. Heather will know. A far-sighted sacrifice winds up the game neatly. Now, when did I look at this? I looked at this when my boy was still not 1 year old yet. It was the 18th of July 1989. Okay, so here we go. Skeletor versus, why do they give me these sort of these names? I just can't. This Queen's Gambit declined, and we're looking at it from White's point of view because White wins. And his opponent is Suchting, Suechting. You put that on a bit of paper and you see how you pronounce it. I mean, like, probably there's a way to pronounce it, but I just haven't got a clue. So it's Suechting, and his initial, because it'll be a he, is H. And I think Skeletor is a Carl. C for, is his initial. I think his name's Carl. I'm not sure. So anyway, for those that want to have a look, you might be able to find these people doing a search. There might be something written about them, where they come from and how the heck to pronounce their name. Okay, so here we go. The opening moves, etc. The classical, typical opening moves. Almost like yesterday's game, but different. Because white's threatening here, and then the rook's got no defence. If the knight moves, because of queen takes rook after, black could possibly play this too, but they play rook d6. I haven't looked at this game since 1989 July, so I don't know whether it's good or not. That's pretty good, as if knight takes here, queen takes pawn, knight takes a rook, queen takes a rook, rook back, I don't know, and then, so we'll just do this, okay? We'll just have a look at this line here. Now this looks quite handy, this move. Oh no, it doesn't. It looks terrible, David. That's a terrible blunder, David. See, I can make blunders. Everyone can make blunders. I mean, look at that move. That's terrible. Black just goes queen e3 check, and if king takes knight, rook takes queen. Ouch! Ouch! Anyway, we'll go back. So we're trying to be sensible here. So after rook d8, what do I play? I can't do the proverbial knight c6 as I've already outlined, but I can go here. After looking at it, I can go here. So I can go there, you see, or white can go there, and now this knight, black can go here. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure after this what. That's no good. Yeah, this is alright. So if king takes, queen takes, king takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, so we're better for white here by a pawn, but it's not much, is it? Right, where are we with all this? Right, we're going to go back to the main line. Knight d5. Queen c2, f5, main line. I'll keep on the subject of doing this game. See? EP. We go pawn takes pawn, EP, en passant, and they also, yeah, so pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, queen takes king's pawn, look at that. Pawn takes knight, queen's pawn takes pawn, and by the way, black is not threatened by white playing pawn takes rook here because the queen takes queen, but white is threatening this, of course. Now, white's not going to be very well placed if they play this check to take this rook after, because black just goes rook here and forks the queen to the king and wins it. So it's not advisable for white to do this check, even though I will say one exponent and stalwart of the Canterbury Chess Club would say never miss a check, it might be mate. But in this case I don't advise white to play queen g2 check, because never missing a check, it might be mate, because of what I've already outlined, rook g6. Okay. So pawn and bishop 3. Now white is threatening this, sort of, even though black's got moves after it. White's sort of threatening this, and pawn takes the rook by f5, king h8. Now here is a mistake due to this possibility. I don't know. Chomp, and if the rook takes back, knight takes back, and the pawn can't take because of queen takes there. So that's a mistake, and also white hasn't got any moves to play in between, like rook here. Okay, new variation, because not because of this, because that would be this. Oh no, it won't be. Duh. No, it won't be. It'll be yeah, it's lost for white. So rook d5 does not suffice, and I believe that I've already shown this one. If rook f6, then knight f6, and I can't recapture for white because of the queen e4. And the other line that I'm trying to show is this is ridiculous. One, because of this check, king takes, pawn takes, and if queen takes, then we can all see that this is a truly one game for black, black's in major material superiority. So we're not going f6 after king h8. So black's just played king f g8 to h8. So we're not playing f6, okay, punters. We're going to go queen to d4 and threaten this. It's threatening, and it's also threatening this, and these pawns are just going crushing down. Now comes rook g8 check. Fair enough. The king goes to the side cushion. Rook to rook 3. Now black's starting to look quite menacing there. Pawn to king 6 check. Queen to bishop 3. Pawn to king 4. So white's going to exchange into a favourable endgame, even though they were pieced down. They're going into a favourable endgame. So they're transferring from somewhat the middle game to the endgame now. Knight to king 6, knight to e3, which is quite a good move to play. Now you might say, what, stuff it up here? Look at this. That's what I thought. Rook takes knight. Rook takes rook. And e7. And that's the end of that session. I've got a text I've got to go check about what that is. So that's the end of that game. If rook back here to defend this pawn, because rook here is no good. Okay, white's actually a whole rook down right now. If you look at it, white's a whole rook down. But how is black going to defend that? Rook takes is no good because the rook takes, and then not this, not, oh, I'm going to queen regardless of what you do, because if I queen I just get it taken, don't I? So you can't sort of say, well, I'm just going to push e8 next move. So you might have already played that on the PC. e8, and if this and rook check, king here, queen now is no good because the rook takes, and now have a look at that pawn count. It's 4 versus 4, so black's not in a bad position there at all. Okay, that's the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed it. The weather here is okay, it's alright, it's pleasant enough. It's not sun shining, but anyway, that's the end of that session. I hope you enjoyed that master game. I thought it was quite good, but I'm only one opinion. Thank you.